And negotiations are coming down to the wire between Democrats on Capitol Hill over a plan to expand the social safety net. BNC White House correspondent Ariane Maniece reports live from Washington, D.C. on how activists turned up in large numbers on Capitol Hill to keep that pressure on Congress. Good afternoon, Ariana.
Good afternoon, Laverne. Groups are mobilizing around multiple fronts of the Build Back Better plan. That's that social spending package that Democrats have been hammering out the details over for months. Now, we saw a number of demonstrations on Capitol Hill as they say now is the time for Congress to fulfill their promises of passing physical and human infrastructure bills. Now, BNC, we had the opportunity to join the Poor People's Campaign as they rallied at the steps of the Supreme Court. The group and its supporters, they see the package as necessary to improve the lives of low-income Americans. Now, the goal of today's rallies was to bring the stories to Capitol Hill of how each provision can impact their lives. Like, we spoke to one speaker who said the child tax credit, that $300 extra a month, allowed her to keep her lights on during the pandemic and also gave her the opportunity to have a moment to breathe and made life easier. Now, the leader of the Poor People's Campaign, Reverend William Barber, he says at this point he's not happy where negotiations stand around that Build Back Better plan as Democrats are trying to trim back the package. But he says the attention must be on the people that this package will impact. Take a listen.
This is clear to us why we have to continue to build. We have to continue to mobilize, organize, and raise the voice of poor and low-wealth people in this country. Because if the 140 million poor and low-wealth people, the 40% of this electorate, do not work to change the narrative in this country, then we are really more and more becoming a civil oligarchy. And the only next step to that is authoritarian.
Also happening today, a group of about 30 activists between the Capitol building as well as the Supreme Court. We saw that group arrested as they are pushing for provisions such as climate change, a pathway to citizenship for dreamers, as well as money for home health care workers, as well as child care provisions included in this spending package. Laverne.
Ariana, how close are Democrats to a final deal?
Well, the White House and Democrats in Congress, they're still working to lock down a final price tag on President Biden's social spending package. And the goal they had was to pass a component of the economic agenda by the time President Biden leaves for Europe tomorrow for a climate change summit. Now, when asked, will that happen, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki, she says that we'll see. But it seems like the White House and congressional Democrats, they're taking negotiations hour by hour, and they say they're not ruling out a possible trip for President Biden to Capitol Hill to see if he can help move the needle on passing a main component of his agenda. Back to you.
White House correspondent Ariana Maniece reporting for us from Washington, D.C. Thank you so much for that report.